Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Ayy, they just hit 100 subs, it's time to get some out. Ayy, yo, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. Press it in chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's do this Saturday night, yeah. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah. Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah. Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show.
Yes, it is the Night Owl edition, and as advertised by my co-host, to where you can get that shirt on the Mizzle and Dub Shopify.com store, which I have the charcoal one, which blends nicely with the Night Owl logo that we have. Again, our thanks to Josh Pineda for making that for us and explaining.
Absolutely.
Well, are they still wanting him fired in Pittsburgh? That's the question. That's the question I want to know. As the Steelers took care of business, as the Steelers once again now hold the most wins on Monday Night Football with win number 55. That is 23 consecutive Monday Night Football wins at home for the Steelers.
Mike Tomlin.
That's including Three River Stadium and the big ketchup bottle known as I still call it Heinz Field. I don't care what the name of the state. It's Heinz Field to me.
And it always will be.
That's just what it is. But the last time they lost a home game on Monday night, it was Chuck Noll's last season as head coach. That's how long it's been. 34 years since the Steelers lost a home game on Monday night. 2015, Rodgers was 23-27. DK Metcalf had a touchdown where he told the Dolphins, "Get off me."
That would be an angry run on tomorrow. Good morning football for sure.
But the Steelers took care of business, and of course, Tua just does not do well in the cold. And when he got going, it was well too late. The game was in hand, and the Steelers maintaining their one-game lead in the AFC North over the Baltimore Ravens, who did shut out the Bengals to get revenge from the Bengals going to their house and beating them at Thanksgiving a couple weeks ago. So it is building up for Week 18, that last matchup between the Ravens and the Steelers, to perhaps claim the division of the AFC North upcoming. And certainly, I normally don't get antsy for Thursday night games, but this Thursday night game,
It's the Rams and somebody, isn't it?
Rams and Seahawks in Seattle. It does not.
Oh,
we got two teams at 11-3, a combined 22-6, going into Week 16 to start the week. And as weird as this sounds, if the Seahawks somehow beat the Rams, to which I'm picking the Rams, because again, yes, Seattle's winning, but Seattle at home lately has had a very hard time finding the end zone, even though they won Sunday night against the Colts. The Seahawks did not score a touchdown. It was the feat of Josh Myers that scored all 18 points for the Colts in an 18-16 win for Seattle, to which old man Phillip Rivers almost stole one from Seattle. But I mean, it's not going to go against my pick. I'm picking the Rams because the Rams are just the better team, and the Rams always have given the Seahawks fits. Doesn't matter how bad or how good the Rams teams are. And plus, like I said, I still think the Rams, as far as the NFC goes, is still the most complete team in the NFC.
They are the team. They are the team that I have to switch my pick. I didn't even have the Rams in nowhere near the NFC Championship game. I don't think.
No,
And
because I mean, we all thought with the Eagles getting their defensive players back, we thought they could run it back.
mhm.
But obviously, certainly in this era of free agency, in this era of NFL football, it's here today, gone in 30 seconds. But much to the happiness of the rest of the NFL,
Well, you know what the NFL also stands for? Not
not
for
for long.
long.
Jerry Glanville was one of the great sound bites of all time, which
Absolutely.
go find that on YouTube. But big win for the Steelers as they maintain their lead in the NFC North by a game with a 2015 win. Um, like we said, the Ravens got the win 24-0 over the Bengals. And now all this Joe Burrow talk about Joe Burrow getting traded, this, then the third, and I'm just like, okay. First off, Cincinnati would be dumb to do that. Number one.
Definitely after paying the weapons that he wanted.
Yeah. Which would
That
make
would
no
be
sense
yeah,
because, I mean, the minute
none
you
at all.
trade Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are just as good as gone.
Agreed.
However, with that said, Cincinnati is 4-10, and it's shocking because it was okay. Normally, the Bengals start playing well in December and November, and they got off to the 2-0 start. Unfortunately, Burrow got hurt, and that just derailed everything. Ravens 7-7 still have a shot to win the division, but
And
obviously,
what's crazy,
go ahead.
I made the mistake. I made the mistake and picked the Bengals. You saw in the chat. I said
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to pick the Ravens, but since the game has started, it's no point to switch it.
Okay, Brandon, simmer down. We'll get to that story in a second. Simmer down. I know you've been consistent with that all season long, so simmer down.
I mean, they were playing the Cardinals.
No. The story about Jaden Daniels falling back to earth this season. That's what the I
Well, no,
told.
no,
I know,
I'm not worried about the Texans. 40. It's the Cardinals.
but
I have no room to talk. My team didn't score not in there. Another point. Phillip Rivers had more total yards than the damn Raiders on Sunday. Pathetic.
okay. So now going back to the Ravens,
Yes.
this is a tough gauntlet that they have to run these last three games. So you're at home on Sunday night
Mm-hmm.
against the Patriots, who just came
Ooh.
off giving up their losses at home. Head Crab Lover, hello, how are you? Interesting screen name. They got the Ravens. They got the Patriots on, which historically the Ravens have done very well against the Patriots at home historically. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that possibly could be a win. Then you go to Lambeau Field to play the Packers, which is never.
It's gonna be cold.
Yeah.
It is going to be cold.
And then of course you finish against the Steelers in Pittsburgh. So it is not an easy three
Still
games.
gonna be cold.
It's not going to be an easy 3 games for the Ravens to try and steal away the AFC North from Pittsburgh. Now, on the other hand, for the Steelers, not an easy game this upcoming week. They go to Detroit to play the Lions. Lions still have a lot to play for, and you know the Lions love nothing more than to stick it to their old foe who stuck it to them for many years.
That's very, very true.
Can't say that I have, no.
Yeah, same. No.
Well, there you go. Go Lions. All right. Then the Steelers come to play the Browns in Cleveland.
Ooh.
Rivalry game, but the Steelers should take care of business. So, verbatim, Week 18 could come down for the AFC North between the Steelers and the Ravens, which would be huge.
It's good football. It's good for football.
Now we have a rematch of the 1999 finals. Are we talking about the TV show?
Which game are we talking about here, Brandon? Must be the Texans game.
We have a rematch of the 1999 NBA Finals as the Knicks and the Spurs will play in the finals of the NBA Cup.
I don't care.
I was caught off guard when a real ball eagle flew past me. Well, that's a story you can tell.
Yeah, that's. It's what it does.
Yes. So we have that. Very good bowl games to start the bowl season that took place this past week.
Absolutely, it was a ton of great football played over the weekend.
Um, the Celebration Bowl between SC State and Prairie View went to overtime, and SC State
Yes.
in four. I really hate this rule. And good night to you, head crab lover. Thanks for chiming in.
Yes.
I really hate the rule that after the second overtime, you go for the 2 point conversion. I don't understand it, but it took four overtimes to do it.
I guess they trying to say kicking the extra point is just too easy. So going for the 2 point conversion is kind of like getting them to do an extra play per se.
Well, I think the rule sucks.
There's a lot of rules you think that way of.
Well, yeah. Well, when it comes to overtime in football, well, that we could do a whole show on that. But only one team showed up in Inglewood to play in the Las Vegas Bowl as the Huskies. Stick it to the Mountain West Conference champions, the Boise State Broncos, 38-10.
Oof.
As Desmond Williams threw 4 touchdown passes. As Boise State finishes the year 9-5, Washington finishes the year 9-4, and perhaps the last bowl played in Inglewood as the LA Bowl, as it might not be renewed. Tomorrow, we got Troy and Jackson State in the IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl. That's at
Well, that's a lot to say.
yeah. So basically, the Veterans Bowl for
Yes.
short will start at 6 p.m. on ESPN. Again, that is Troy and Jack State, both teams coming in at 9-5. Then Wednesday, we got 2 games, Old Dominion and South Florida in the Cure Bowl. That's at 2 p.m. on ESPN. Then Louisiana and Delaware in the Ventures Bowl. That's at 5:30. And, of course, as the week goes on, more bowl games galore. And, of course, Friday, you got a full slate. Oh, well, Friday, we have our first college playoff football game.
There we go.
With
I'll be at work, but there we go.
With Alabama and Oklahoma, to where that's the game where JP wishes both those games would end in the tie, like the good old days of college football. You got the Gasparilla Bowl between NC State and Memphis. That's at 11:30 a.m.
Gasparilla.
Bright and early at 8 a.m. in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's the Myrtle Beach Bowl between Kennesaw State and the Broncos of Western Michigan. So,
Okay, well, 8 o'clock, I can get up and watch that. Myrtle Beach.
yes.
Hope the players focus on football.
Yeah. Or playing golf. And then, of course, Saturday, more college football playoff games. You got Tulane and Ole Miss. Then you got Miami taking on A&M. Then you got the semifinals in FCS between Montana and Montana State. That should be a dandy.
That's gonna be a barn burner right there. That's gonna be some good. They might leave the defense on the sideline.
Yeah, and then Illinois State came off of just thrashing Davis and Davis. Will take on Villanova, which, by the way, kudos to UC Davis for another year, another playoff season. Just fell short, so I want to give the Aggies a shout out. And
they're getting there.
And then perhaps the darlings of the college football playoff, and James Madison pull the upset in Eugene, Oregon, against the 5th-ranked Oregon Ducks. But
it's going to be tough.
But also, for a lot of football fans, they need a quarterback. This might want to be a game you might watch to scout the talent that is Dante Moore, the quarterback from Oregon, who could be going off a lot of teams' boards in this upcoming draft of 2026, which, by the way, the 2026 draft will be held in Pittsburgh this upcoming draft. So the Steel City gets to show off their
get ready.
Hoist the
draft,
which is very.
I kind of like this little. It's pretty interesting that they go to different cities.
I do like they go to different team cities. I like that. Now that's one rule that the NFL did that I can get down with. There's a lot that I can't get down with, but letting the teams, fan bases, and their cities get a chance to host it, I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. All right, running down the scores from week 15 in the NFL.
Oh
Buccaneers
wait,
had a
before we get off college, got to talk about what Sacramento State just did for their football program.
yes.
That's
Longtime assistant
fantastic.
coach Alonzo Carter, who of course
Mm-hmm.
his claim to fame was being the lead dancer for one Stanley Burrell, aka MC Hammer. But now he will get his chance to be a head
Yes.
coach as he will come back to the Bay Area because he was previously at San Jose State for Brett Bielema before Brett took the job in Tucson to lead the Arizona Wildcats to a fine season and a bowl game
Mm-hmm.
with them. But Coach Carter will now get a chance to run his own program as he will now be the next head coach of the Sacramento State Hornets. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I like
congrats to
that.
him.
I like that move.
Congrats to him. And now this means you and JP and Matchsticks really got to get to a Causeway Classic now.
Oh man, it has to
To
happen
to
now.
to which I'm sure, given the connection that the Jaffos and well, the connection and relationship that the Jaffos have with Coach Carter, because if you haven't watched the Law Pro Jaffos, they took a trip to Tucson, in a sense, do their own documentary of the BYU Arizona game, which was a fantastic football game.
It was.
That went to extra frames, and BYU ended up getting the win. But I'm pretty sure you might see some Sac State footage from the Jaffos in the upcoming years, as long as Coach Carter is running that program. But congrats to Coach Carter. Hope he does very well. And like I said,
Yes.
the Causeway Classic just got a little bit more interesting in college
Well,
football between Sac State and the UC Davis Aggies. Buccaneers and the Creamsicles had a 14-point lead, but the Falcons at the end said, nope, no soup for you. They still won.
I should have picked the Falcons.
Yeah, you said your soul believes, and you did not listen to your soul.
Nope.
However, Buccaneers still control their destiny for the NFC South. Boy, the shocker of the day was perhaps the Patriots, who was looking very well, leading 24-7 at the half.
Mm.
The Bills circled the wagons.
I said it. I said, hey, they've done it before. They've been down 21 before, and you gave them life. That's all it takes.
Then they proceeded to score on 5 straight possessions
Mm-hmm.
and never looked back.
Nope.
And the Patriots, who had a chance to clinch the division and really stapled themselves to be the number 1 seed in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Bills.
Josh Allen said,
nope, he put on the cape today and was playing like the reigning, defending MVP in the NFL. As the Bills are now 1 game behind the Patriots in the AFC East with the 35-31 victory. Allen was fantastic, 3 touchdowns, but again, it was the running of James Cook that set up everything for the Bills offensively.
Yes.
With 107 yards on the ground. As now the Patriots will head on to play the Ravens, as we talked about, and for the Bills.
It's going to be a good game.
They move on. Sunshine might have had his best game as a pro. He was making plays with his arms and his
6 of them?
Yeah. Which I would think has to be a franchise record.
Trevor Lawrence with a total of 6 touchdowns in one game.
Ran for 1.
I mean,
ran for 1, threw for 5. Actually was the team's leading rusher. Threw for 330. Took care of the ball. But I mean, the Jaguars did what they were supposed to do. Take care of business against the Jets.
Yep.
And thus the East Rutherford Jets sent Steve Wilkes packing as he was let go as defensive coordinator. There you have it. 48-20 Jaguars over the Jets.
I don't see that happening, Brandon.
Well, if we go to the Jags' final 3 games coming up, well, you might get your wish, Sonny, because they have to go to Mile High and play the Broncos. So you might get lucky with one. But After that, it's on the road to the Colts. You saw what they just did to the Colts, and then home against the Titans. So
2-1, maybe three. Who knows? They could probably go up the Mile High and play a good game of
yeah,
football. So
I mean, worst
two
case
and one at
scenario,
best.
worst case scenario, Jaguars finish 12-5 and pretty much win the Central. Even though I do think the sleeper team in the AFC that maybe nobody wants to see is the Houston Texans, especially with that defense. And perhaps
Yeah.
the greatest news of all came yesterday in Kansas City, Missouri, as the Inglewood Chargers found a way to say there will be no Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs, and there will be no Chiefs AFC West Division title in 2025. And somebody check on Nick Wright and Chris Collinsworth because they are still in their feelings and they are butthurt. But
Oh man, they're looking like the New Day right now, wearing all that black, talking about their mourning. That's what they're doing.
oh baby,
Yes.
that's funny.
That's great.
Well,
That's fantastic.
that's one way to look at it.
That is fantastic.
And then to add salt to the wounds, Kermit the Frog, aka Patrick Mahomes, Brandon's beloved Texans, they did what they were supposed to do, which is beat the Cardinals, put up a
Mm-hmm.
40 burger. Nico Collins had his get right game.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Brandon, I only see one of those names hanging it up, and it's Mr. Swift.
Yeah. Kelsey. I can see him retiring.
Okay, and Chris Jones had a Donovan McNabb moment on the at the press stand, not knowing that his team was officially eliminated from the playoffs after the game against the Chargers.
But
Instead,
but that's when you're accustomed to just winning.
yeah, you're right.
You don't you what? We're what? Oh, I thought we still had plenty more games to go to get there. Probably thought if they win out, you know.
Well, Trey McBride's a heck of a player. That does not get enough noticeability. Um, he's good. Um, but I mean, there's just gonna be times to where I mean it happens. I mean, no one thought that the 85 Bears would not get torched, and then Dan Marino on Monday night torched them. It does happen.
It's what it's called any given Sunday.
Yeah, but at the end
Or
of the day,
Monday, Friday,
yeah.
Thursday.
But at the end of the day, Trey McBride just he's a force. That's all I can say. He's a good
Yeah.
player, but again, the story was CJ Stroud was efficient as you could be 22 of 29, 263 touchdowns, no picks. Jawar Jordan,
Oh,
15
oh,
carries, a 101, averaging 6.7 yards a carry. Nico Collins only caught 3 passes for 85 yards, but 2 of those found the end zone. Dalton Schultz caught the other one as the Texans continuing to be in stride. They are now 10-5 on the season. Again, 1 game back behind the Jaguars in the AFC South.
they'll be 11-5 next week. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. You talking about C.J. Stroud being efficient? Shit. There might not be one incomplete pass next week. I'm running up and down the field on this. What? The Cleveland Browns had what? 10 sacks? Texas about to say, hold my beer. It's going to be a massacre. They couldn't. 75 total yards of offense. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, what he means, folks, is that the Texans get to play his Raiders on Sunday. That's why he said they'll be 10-5. Then
You
after
mean
that,
11-5?
no, they're 9-5 right now.
Oh, you said. Oh, okay. I thought you said they were 10-5. Excuse me.
No, I said they were 9-5, one game back of the Jags.
Okay. Well, yeah, they'll be
My
10-5.
my apologies for not being clear. After that, though, tough one against the Chargers, which that's a Saturday game. Which we actually have some Saturday NFL games as well for Week 15.
Absolutely.
We'll talk about that in a second. And then the Texans finish the season against Old Man Rivers and the Colts. Folks, the Chicago Bears have 10 wins. I'm going to say this again. Samuel Hall's beloved Chicago Bears has 10 wins on the season.
And impressive wins at that.
Yes. And to the 10 that are rocking with us on this night, Al Hour, we say thank you and appreciate it. But no, 31-3. Bears took care of business against the Browns. Kevin Williams threw 2 TDs, both to DJ Moore. As now a big one for the Bears coming up this Saturday. It gets no bigger than the Packers and Bears, perhaps for the NFC North Division title in this game coming up on Sunday at 5:20 p.m. on Fox.
Mm. This is the good time of the year where games start to matter.
Yes.
You gotta either win out. Somebody got to get some help, but this is what they work hard for. All them spring or whatever training camps and stuff like that is for right here. And yet I gotta be another fan of football and just watch everybody else's team.
Well, the Commanders get a win over the
Didn't
Giants.
see that coming.
No. Mariota was 10 for 19 for 211 and a touchdown. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt had 18 carries and 96 yards. As the
Gave me points, young man.
As the Commanders were 8 points better than the Giants, 29-21. Dart threw for 246 and then 2 TDs and a pick. Tyrone Chase had 15 carries, 70 yards, but the Commanders 8 points better than the Giants. Commanders go to 4-10. Giants go to 2-12. And seemingly it just seems like some would say that the Lions and the Commanders perhaps might be the two most disappointing teams this year. The Commanders for sure, because you thought they could build off this, but as Brendan has been saying all year, he thought the Commanders would come back and fall back down to earth, and they have.
Mm-hmm.
And just announced they're going to shut down Jaden Daniels for the rest of the season, so
smart move.
Very smart move. But the Commanders going to win, so good for them. Mizzle has already said what he could say about the Raiders as they got shut up.
There's what is it? What is there to say?
No. That's why I said you said what you have already said. You're not going to talk about it, so we're just going to say what the final score was and move on.
Only one team showed up to play football that day. Well, there was a team and one player who showed up to play football. Max Crosby shows up to play every week, so.
Yeah, the question is desire and passion. As mentioned, the Seahawks beat the Colts 18-16. A very good game between the Broncos and the Packers, but unfortunately for the Packers, it was a loss. There was also a loss that cost him dearly, as Micah Parsons tore his ACL, non-contact. He's out for the season. But the Broncos have won 11 straight. They are now 12-2, and they sit atop the AFC with the and living room is sharing in your pain.
I think the Lions will. They don't have a chance to make the playoffs. I think they have an opportunity.
Right now, as we stand, at 12:10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Hmm.
Very good point, Brandon. He said people expect the Lions to fall because they're losing so many coaches. That's a good piece.
Yeah.
There's a cold chance in
Oh,
hell.
that's
But
what happens. That's what happens when good teams are winning. That your staff gets plucked.
trust me, my team knows that better than anybody. Of all the people that that plucked from uh, Shanahan's staff to go be head coaches.
Yeah.
All right, so if we are talking right now, playoffs, that is. Playoffs?
We're getting there.
We are getting there. All right, in the AFC, right now, your wild card teams are the Chargers, Bills, and Texans, with the Colts on the outside looking in, along with the Ravens. So, there you go. Denver is the only team that has clinched a spot. They're 12-2. New England is 11-3. Jaguars 2-4. Pittsburgh 8-6. Which would mean today the matchups would be obviously it would be Houston going to New England taking on the Patriots, and it would be I'm sorry, it would be the Texans taking on the Patriots, the Jaguars taking on the Bills.
Damn, that's some good matchups so far.
And the Chargers going to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers.
That is some good matchups.
Yes, indeed. Now, in the NFC, at the moment, the Lions are on the outside door looking in with an 8-6 record. Right now, every team that's in the playoffs in the NFC has 9 or more wins. Right now, the Rams clinched the playoff spot yesterday. Excuse me. They're the first team from the NFC to clinch a playoff spot. Right now, the Bears, who went from the 1 seed to the 7th seed last week, by way of their
Jeez.
win and Green Bay's loss, the Packers are now the 7th seed, and the Bears jump back into the 2 seed.
Wow.
The difference of a week.
Wow.
Eagles still in the 3rd slot, but I mean, yeah, they got to win over the Raiders, but who knows what Eagles team are going to get the rest of the way out. And right now, the Buccaneers stand with the 7th record, but the Buccaneers and Panthers meet for the first time this year. Their first of 2 games in 3 weeks. So we will see how that goes because the Panthers had an opportunity to take the lead in the division, but Mr. Shuck said, nope, hold my crawfish and my pull boy, as the Saints found a way to get the
Yo.
win 20-17 over the Panthers. Right now, Seattle's the 5 seed. My beloved team is the 6th seed. And right now, Green Bay is holding on to the 7th seed.
Mm. Mm. Wow.
And here is Living Room's point. Lions can't win without giving off time, which is a factual statement.
Yes.
He's hurried every play. Both lines are broken and busted, and we can't have Gambling Dan. And we have Gambling Dan calling the offense. The Lions will be bankrupt. Say how you feel with passion.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that is.
Yikes. Well, you know what I said that one year? If he just takes the points, the
Yeah,
Lions would be in the Super Bowl.
yeah. But he
But
did not.
but
He went
now,
on the shield, and it cost him. So,
well, yeah.
matchup.
Wow.
Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Most definitely.
But if we're talking about matchups in the NFC, if the playoffs were to start today, you would have the Packers and Bears for the third time, second time at Soldier Field. So you
Mm.
get, so you get the oldest rivalry in football. Uh,
I'll
going
take that.
going on one
I'll
more
take it.
time. My beloved team that plays in Santa Clara will be going to Philadelphia, which I think they could beat Philly because Philly's offense is in disarray. Um, Buccaneers would go to Tampa to take on the Seahawks.
Wait, Buccaneers will go to Tampa to play the Seahawks. Come on, man. Let's get the words together.
Seattle would go to Tampa Bay to play Buccaneers. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Um, who the heck is that? Oh Lord. Okay, never mind. But those will be your matchups, with the Rams holding home field advantage. So there you go. And on the outside looking in for the NFC, a team that might have a chance to steal it, the doggone Arlington Cowboys still have a chance to make the playoffs.
Oh man.
Because the Vikings
Crazy,
win.
isn't it?
Yeah. So basically, one more loss for the Cowboys pretty much might do them in. But if they somehow win out, they would finish with a 9-7-1 record, and that dang tie would.
Do they play the Eagles again?
They would if they got the 7th seed, yes.
No. What I mean is, with the remaining 3 games, do they play the Eagles?
No. The Cowboys and Eagles are done.
Damn. I was looking for some. So basically, the Cowboys probably get what the Commanders and Giants.
Yes. But they have a tough one this Sunday because they're playing Harbaugh and the Chargers.
Okay. And you say 1 L and they're done?
I think so. Because obviously they would not get to the top 4 seeds unless Philadelphia collapses and they steal the division. Which the Eagles have the Commanders Saturday. Then you have the Orchard Park Bills in Orchard Park. Then you got the Commanders to close it. So 2 of the 3 weeks, it's the Commanders and squeezing the Bills for the Eagles.
I think the Bills might beat the Eagles.
So do I. Especially with the Bills at home. Yeah, I do.
I'll put it this way. If I'm the Eagles, I wouldn't go up 21 points. That seems like that's a challenge to Josh Allen.
Oh no, your girlfriend's dead.
You're not wrong. Broncos, again, we just talked about the Broncos beating the Packers 34-26. Saints beating the Panthers 20-17. Lions and Rams, no defenses played in the first half. Second half,
Nope.
Rams really clamped down. Puka Nacua just continues to amaze.
Oh my gosh.
Only he can.
Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed.
Stafford was fantastic. 368, 2 TDs, and a pick. Puka had 9 for 181. Parkinson had 5 for 75 and 2 TDs. Unfortunately for the Rams, Devontae Adams went out with an injury. We definitely will check the status on that, but the Rams get the win. 41-34. Living Room says, imagine if we had a new meme of Bills winning the game and Stephon Diggs still having to watch everyone celebrate. That's Niners took care of business over the Titans 37-24.
Must be nice.
Well, for them to get the 10 wins, what they've gone through, it's quite impressive. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
We will see what happens next Monday night playing old man Philip Rivers and the Colts. So
Oh man. They about to feast though. I don't know. Maybe Phillip Rivers will have a little more gameplay and he'll
Well, I will say
Oh
I will say
goodness. No.
don't make Mizzle throw up.
No. And it's not because of the Texans. I'm tired of seeing that. Look here. Let's get some the Texans, yes. I can agree. I would like that. No, let's get some but the Niners? Come on, man. They had the opportunity. Let's get somebody else in there.
But that would be some stuff if somehow my team
D'Amico
does
Ryan.
make it back to the Super Bowl that is being held at Gene's Stadium at Great America in Santa Clara.
Oh Lord.
That would be some stuff.
Oh
Which at
Lord.
the moment, my Homer Super Bowl pick is still very much alive. The Chris Berman Super Bowl that I've been picking the last
The Bills
few
and Niners?
seasons. Yes. But again, that's here nor there. I like I said, if you would have told me that my team would have had 10 wins, given everyone that they lost, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't take that bet. But they are 10-4. However, the season ends.
Oh, I'm sorry. You still talking about the Niners? I'm sorry.
What he was doing for us was he was doing the freshly squeezed.
Yes.
As anytime Santa
Yes.
Clara is mentioned on the show, he will
Yes. No,
take a nap.
well. Santa Clara and Super Bowl. No. Let's take it easy with that. Let's get to the
Okay.
playoffs first.
Okay, Unc. Thank you for the audio advice. And good evening to you too, sir. All right. Oh, the Warriors. Just wasting Wardell's effort. Man scores 38. Can't hold a lead. Then man goes off for 48 in the Great Northwest. You have a 10-point lead. But yet again, last year it was the Clippers that was a bad matchup for the Warriors. This year so far, it's okay. The Portland Trailblazers are 10-16, 6 games under 500. Three of those 10 wins have come against the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
So they are 7-16 against the rest of the NBA, but yet when they see the team for the Bay Area, they're batting 1,000.
Yep. I don't get it. I will never get it.
And Jimmy Butler, I love you. I've loved you your whole career. But you need to start being the Robin to Wardell's Batman. Again, Steve Kerr. If you're not going to play him, then trade him.
I'm over this Kuminga's talk, man. I'm over it.
It's almost like the 49ers and Brandon Ayuk situation, to where they both won't talk.
Yeah.
I don't know how badly Ayuk keeps getting in the doghouse. He gets paid and forgotten to play. In the Warriors case, I don't know what it is. Well, we know what it is. Again, turnovers. When they keep doing that, they don't win.
They had a few of those for sure.
Yeah, they had 18 of them.
Yeah.
And again, I mean, when they don't have consistent balance scoring from everybody else and having to rely on Curry to do everything, this is what happens. And that's why they're 13-14. As Bill Parcells said, you are what your record is.
Just imagine some of those big leads don't get blown. The record would be a lot different.
That part. But alas, it is not. And it sucks.
It does.
It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It just sucks.
Whoa. I don't know about all that. That's harsh. That kind of hurt my feelings. That hurts.
The only case in this, Brandon, is the fact that your face of the franchise is playing at an MVP level. I mean,
Yet again.
Wardell has been playing ridiculously out of his mind. In the Chiefs' case, Patrick Mahomes and somebody really brought up a very, very, very valid point. It's like once Eric Bieniemy left and stopped being the OC, Mahomes really has not that been as efficient on offense as he was when Eric Bieniemy was his offensive coordinator. And
Was Bieniemy the coach when he threw for 55 touchdowns?
yes.
They were running wild. They were running wild that year. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. And as Brandon to the point, yes, one star having to carry it all and coming up short. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
No argument there.
But again, the one thing we kept saying about the Chiefs, and finally it has reared its ugly head this season.
They've been playing a lot of football.
Too. But we also kept talking about their offensive line is suspect. It got exposed by Vic Fangio in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, that's his birth name. And every time he, gets hot, I'd, say the name is Wardell. That's just what it is. Still the greatest shooter God ever made.
Absolutely. That will never change.
I said what I said. However, but I mean, yeah, I mean that's the case of what the Warriors are enduring, given the fact that they are having these leads and not protecting them, and thus not having a rim protector. That goes without saying. But also on the court, we'll do last night and tonight to cover the NBA here on the Mizzle Up Show. Last night on the floor, we talked about the Trailblazers and the Warriors, 136-131. I'll make sure I'll get that out. I'll try to send that message to Bob Fitzgerald and Kalin Azubuike. Or maybe I just might text Devontae Hill on his Instagram and be like, hey, tell Fitz and Boogie to use this. But 136-131.
But now, what if he wants to be called Steph? You're just going to disrespect him and just call him Wardell?
No. I'm going to call him Steph.
Okay. Just checking.
No, because there's a clip. The last time somebody said Wardell, Steph look at me like, what'd you just say?
You gave him that.
Exactly. Like one of those. Wizards beat the Pacers 108-89. In overtime, Hornets beat the Cavaliers 119-111. Hawks, 3 points.
Wait, you said the Hornets beat the Cavaliers?
Hornets beat the Cavaliers in Cleveland in overtime by 8, yes. Hawks beat the Sixers 121-17. Bucks and the Nets all Brooklyn 127-82. Again, no beam for anybody as the Timberwolves thrashed the Kings 117-103.
And do the Kings really got 6 wins?
Yes. The Queens, as Shaq would call them, are 6-20.
Wow.
As we're learning some new stuff. So thank you, gentlemen, for the knowledge. There you go. Timberwolves go to 17-9. Kings, I said, are 6-20. And then to round out what happened on Saturday, Pelicans beat the Bulls 114-104. Lakers by 2 over the Suns 116-114. Then today, the Pistons going to Boston and beat the Celtics 112-105. Pistons are 21-5. My goodness.
Break them up.
As their great start continues. Raptors beat the Heat 106-96. Jazz beat the Mavericks 140-133. In overtime, the Nuggets 3 points better than the Rockets 128-125. At the time where I showed you the video, I said the Joker needed 2 more to mess around and get one.
Oh, so he woke up a little early, huh? Had to go pee.
Yeah. Well, actually, let's check the stats. Any day now. Well, actually, he must obey. Thank you.
Why don't you just call yourself a complicating? My life is not filled with all that craziness.
Oh, you having problems?
Is not doing what I need to do. Yeah, he got it. He said it was not going to stop him because he had
He's in
38 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists.
wait, 38 points.
15 rebounds, 10 assists.
God. Now we're just throwing out computers and stuff.
Hey, I mean, like I said, it's his hobby. Like people, like they said on the Bo Jackson 3 football was Bo's hobby. He played baseball, but football was his hobby. For Nikola Jokic, horses is my love, basketball is my hobby.
Yes.
And then, of course,
Yes.
Mizzle and JP saw the nonchalant video that I sent him where he's just holding the ball and just, I'm just going to hoist it. And it goes in like that.
I mean, he throws over the head passes like this.
Mm-hmm. And gets the assist. And Pat Spencer's brother, Cam Spencer, shooting lights out for the Grizzlies as they beat the Inglewood Clippers by a final score of 121 to 103. Just you know. And then tonight, or tomorrow night, again, is the championship, the NBA Cup, the only game going on. That game exclusively only on Prime Video, starting at 5:30 p.m. The Knicks and the Spurs.
The hell with it. Tori, hello. Welcome.
Yes, hello,
Welcome.
how are you? But interesting mindset, but again, still can't get over the Sharks comeback that happened this past week.
Oh yeah. Oh my. Yes, I'm so
down
glad
5-1
that.
to the Penguins in Pittsburgh, and they just find a way to get it done. I mean, it really is remarkable how they did that. Tonight on the ice in the Battle of Florida, it was the defending champions, the Panthers, getting the best of Lightning 5-2. Ducks going to the Mecca to beat the Rangers 4-1.
Quack.
Mr. Ducksworth. In overtime, Senators beat the Jets 3-2. Predators beat the Blues 5-2, and the Stars beat the Kings 4-1 in Dallas, deep in the heart of. Today on the ice, Sharks at home against the Flames of Calgary. Mammoth on the road in the Bruins and Boston Maple Leafs. Home against the Blackhawks. Canadians home against the Flyers. Red Wings at home against the Islanders. Canucks go to the Mecca to play the Rangers at the Garden. Ducks on the road again. They go to South. Columbus will take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. And EJ's beloved Oilers on TNT and True TV will take on the Penguins in Pittsburgh. And the great Ovechkin looking to add to his career goals as they go into Minnesota to take on the Wild.
That man is just amazing.
And the Avalanche take on the Kraken in Seattle. That game you can catch on HBO Max and TNT. Despite in a loss, Cooper Flag becomes the youngest player in NBA history to have a 40-point game, but the Jazz still get the win over the Dallas Mavericks.
And we are officially 3 away from the secondary goal.
Oh, we're at 207. Well,
we are at 207.
Now,
for those that are new, my goal was to reach 200 by the end of the year. We got that. So I set another goal to get 210 by the end of the month. So we are officially 3 away. So if you're still watching, whoever subscribed, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Um, I'm still trying to understand why. No, as much as I don't like giving Duke Blue Devils credit, Cooper Flag can play. And that's about the only time I'll give a Dookie credit, other than Grant Hill.
Damn right. Fuck Duke. All the way around.
But Anthony Joshua, I just really want to ask you, why are you falling for the bait? Why are you fighting Jake Paul? Why?
Money. Money.
I guess. And really, if Deontay Wilder is really serious about is really about fighting Alexander Usyk,
Oh no. Please,
don't do
please
it.
no.
Don't do it.
We are now 2 away.
Oh!
Let's go, people.
208.
So,
Well,
so for again, if you are just now watching us, welcome. I hope we are entertaining. And yeah, sometimes on a night edition, we might fall asleep on camera. It happens.
it
We
happens.
work. We
Yes.
work.
I mean, one time.
But other than that, we're very entertaining.
Yeah. Although there was one time where me and Mizzle had a very good back and forth going, and then technology, for whatever reason, just stopped the show mid-recording. And we were both so mad. We was just like, bruh, how are we gonna pick that up? Because we had it going. I'm like, I don't
We
know.
had the Wilbon and Kornheiser going
Yes.
very well.
It was going, and then technology just said, "There." Now this was back during our Skype recording days, guys, because when we first
good
started this
Lord.
show, we started on Skype, then moved from Skype to Zoom, and then luckily establishing a friendship and a partnership and a brotherhood with the Jaffos is how we got to our current platform now.
Yes. I text
So,
you and said, we need this.
like right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say Mizzle was very, very happy on Saturday because no more of the never seen 17. As you see the relief on his face.
It's not a real beer, damn it, but damn it, I will yes. Damn it. Yes.
As
Yeah.
John Cena finally
Go away and never come back.
Oh, and also WWE. If you're gonna do a mask man, which again, who me and Mizzle thought it was, ended up being, but
Hold on real quick. Hold on. John Cena going home. Let's go. Let's go. It's beautiful. But see, his technology took a crap as we were just talking about it. But yes, I am very excited that John Cena is out of here, as we would say, as my brother slash co-host makes his return. Did you laugh yourself off camera? Is that what happened?
as I'm talking about technology says, "Well, you know what? I'll show you."
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yes.
You know what? If we had a MySpace page back in the day, we probably man.
Yo, if you've been with us through the Skype days, oh my goodness, that's year one.
That's year one. Yes, indeed.
That's many nights of after we've done the show. I'm sitting here doing this. Okay, I gotta get it uploaded because I had no time in the morning. That's when I was doing drop offs and work.
Yeah. A lot of days. Like, are you downloaded yet? Like, really? Like, no. But, I mean,
And that's when we both had sucky Wi-Fi. Boy,
Yeah.
we've come a long way.
Yeah. Times have definitely changed. Well, I will say it like this. It's definitely been years because again, started off in one place, then moved to another, to another. So I have moved 3 times since the Muslim Dub Show has been on the air, if you will.
Yes.
He says that sounds great. And
Yes.
so you never run out.
What are your eyeballs looking at?
Looking at what DJ basically Mad Sticks being Mad Sticks.
I didn't get the.
Oh, he just sent it about 6 minutes ago.
I obtained a car for less than you think.
Okay, here we go.
So apparently LeBron James became a man.
So much to pay for it.
Man, the two of the most flopping basketball players trying to push up on each other. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Man,
You know
just
what, Brandon? That's a good question.
let's just make this great. Let's make this great. So we got John Cena retiring, right? Cool. He's done. Out the field. Let's get LeBron and the New Day to join on this train of retirement. And then, this life would be just so grand.
I fly south for a clean like that.
One can only hope. And you know what else? You know what else we can do too? We can take that fucking beam in Sacramento and it can go retire as well too. Never light again. Right. Keep them coming. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Gotta love it.
I try.
Well, you know what, Brandon? I'm still trying to understand how Kevin Durant still has pubes for a beard. That's what I'm trying to figure out. You got all this money, and you can't even have decent looking facial hair. And on that note, folks, while Mizzle tries to get his composure together, we'll pause for this brief break.
That is fantastic. Hey, I really got to pee. Hey, can you? Is our microphone still going while we're recording?
Yeah, we are live during the break. Welcome back,
Oh
folks.
man, I really have to go use the restroom.
Well, go ahead. I'll carry while you go do the duty and pay the water bill.
Yeah. Laugh.
Brenda says is the only thing they give up for free at the barbershop. Well, I'm just saying when you are Kevin Durant and you still have taco meat for a beard, that's a problem. Because if you look very closely, like you literally see like taco meat that you would have on your chest hairs if you're as he does the Rock meme.
I have to come.
Don't fall out the chair.
Wait. Are we talking about his beard or his haircut?
His beard.
Yeah, okay.
I'm talking about his beard. Brandon might be talking about his haircut, but I'm specifically talking about his facial hair.
Oh my
like,
god!
You look at his
can draw football plays on top of his head. Okay, I gotta go.
Stop. Wait. Folks, there is a meme. Brandon, you stop it right now. Oh, hang a star on that, baby. Oh, I'm gonna keep this comment up until Mizzle comes back because he might fall out of his chair and hopefully he doesn't have anything to drink when he sees this comment. But yes, folks, We were talking about Kevin Durant's facial hair, where there's taco meat on a wannabe beard, but there is a meme that shows Kevin Durant's head, and anybody that's watched this show know that if you have a receding hairline and you just refuse to let it go, I'm gonna talk about you. Because LeBron gets it all the time, John Cena gets it all the time, and I've gotten on it with Kevin Durant. But there are times with Kevin Durant. There's a meme out there where literally you can. There's a meme out there of Kevin Durant's head, to where there's literally football plays, X's and O's being drawn in on his head. That's how bad the bald spot is on Kevin Durant's head. And, and like I said, I'm glad Mizzle did not have a
That's good. That is
that boy good.
that's fantastic. That
Yes.
is great. And
But
you know what? They also have one of the same picture, and they got NASCAR going around, and they doing.
however, and yes, not even my beloved team that I cheer for and love. Nobody is not worth of getting. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I mean that is what he does, because I mean him and Anthony Edwards be going back and forth
You know what?
all the dang
You know
time.
what? If he comes in here and does that, that means we fucking made it. I- we have fucking landed. Hey, bring it on.
Don't let the
Oh,
graph come on over there on a short walk. You gonna limp
hey,
back.
hey,
You walk over, but you're limping back.
take on all comers, all newcomers.
He is not afraid to go roast. Also means I'm banned from the Toyota Center. Well, um, I mean it was a damn good game between the Rockets and the Nuggets. As no defense was absolutely played in that game, and
None.
Jamal Murray went off in overtime to secure the win for the Nuggets, the 120 win. Even though Sagoon, who one of our faithful watchers does not like so much, actually for a minute had the game winning shot before it went to overtime. And I said to her and I said, "Yeah, the guy that you hate just might have helped your team steal a win in Houston," which they didn't. But I will go back to what I said earlier. Cam Spencer, who is the brother of Pat Spencer, who plays for the Warriors, but Cam plays for the Grizzlies, basically shot lights out on the Clippers in Inglewood. Brandon, you need to go to timeout right now. You need to go to timeout, sir. You, you need to go to timeout. Well, boy, you're just screwed all the way, ain't you?
All the way around.
You just screwed
Yeesh.
all the way. But there were some more signings in Major League Baseball that we'll get into real quickly, as some hot stove news did come in around the way for Major League Baseball. One we can say, Adolis Garcia, former ALCS MVP of the Rangers, signed a 1-year, $10 million deal to go play in Philadelphia. So that short field in right will benefit him. Longtime Dodger, Kenley Jansen, signing a 1-year deal with the Tigers. So Kenley Jansen taking his talents to Motown to be a pitcher for the Tigers. Ha Kim, former San Diego Padre, returns to the Braves on a 1-year deal worth $20 million to come back to Atlanta. Merrill Kelly returns back to the Diamondbacks, signing a 2-year deal to return back to the Diamondbacks after he was traded. Of course, obviously, the big news is where is Kyle Tucker going to sign?
Mm-hmm.
That remains to be seen. A lot of free agents out there. Josh Bell signs a 1-year deal with the Twins, former Washington National. If you're looking at first basemen that are left after Pete Alonso and Josh Naylor signed deals, you got Ryan O'Hearn, Carlos Santana, Nathan Lowe, Luis Arias, Paul Goldschmidt, Reese Hopkins, Justin Turner, Donovan Solano, Dominic Smith, Ty France, Lamont Wade Jr., Ryder Telez, Tim Uncle, and Flores as free agents. Well, I mean, Brandon, when you are, I mean, Houston's not a small is not what I would consider to be a small market, but it's not the Dallas market. If you get what I'm saying.
Arlington.
Yeah, I mean Houston. I don't know. I mean, it's been a heck of a run they've been on, without question. I mean, the run that they've been on, it happens. All I can
Yeah.
say is, don't be mad that it ended. Just be grateful that it happened. Because I mean, for me, Mizzle, it's been 11 years since we last talked about a parade down Market Street, but we're just grateful that it happened.
Hey, we saw 3.
Yeah. Same with the Warriors. We won a 1. They gave us 4.
Should be 5.
Yeah. Now we're just waiting on the dang Sharks to give us a Stanley Cup, and of course,
They had a chance.
And Mizzle is still waiting for that elusive Lombardi Trophy that he can remember because he was literally 1 year, 1 day old the last time the Raiders hoisted Lombardi. So if anything, Dad would remember that, and Uncle Bobby would remember that more so than 1-year-old Mizzle. So
They know about all the W's.
yes, they do.
I've seen the L.
And it's a lot of W's in person on that legendary grass, on that legendary stadium. Let me tell you. But that's not here nor there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Here we go. Looking for some more hot stove news. Bear with me, folks.
Yes.
Well, Brandon, it very might well could happen. I'll say the Texans will get in. I don't know if it's going to be as a wild card or a division winner. I'll say they'll get in, but like I said, that defense nobody wants to see in January, especially with the way that they're clicking right now. I can say that. And
There's 2 teams that you really don't want to see right now that are playing some good aspiring football. Is the Texans and the Jaguars right now?
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I know that you got the Patriots up there doing what they're doing, the Bills and all that other stuff. But the Texans and Jags are playing some good football.
Agreed.
Division. Yeah, well you're gonna have to. Well, unless you yes, but you got to be the number 1 seed.
Well, here's the thing: the coldest place you would have to go is perhaps Foxborough or
Pittsburgh.
Orchard Park.
Oh yeah.
And possibly Denver, because it can get cold
Ooh.
in Denver as well. So, I mean,
Yeah.
your top 3 seeds most likely are going to be cold weather teams, unless somehow and I will say this: the Broncos are due for a loss because, like I said, they've won 11 straight. So they're due for an L, just like the Patriots were due for an L with them being so hot.
And it'd be good. Not saying L is good, but sometimes they are. I think you should. Not should.
Yeah.
Taking the L before you start the playoffs. Especially if you've been on a winning streak.
Yeah.
Gives you that little humbleness a little bit real quick.
You don't want to be the 2007 New England Patriots. You don't.
Absolutely.
You don't. And I told my brother this when it happened. I said, if the Giants see the Patriots again, the Giants will beat them. And lo and behold, it happened. It happened. It happened. But the Broncos, I mean, all is not done yet because, again, like I said, if you're looking at standings in the AFC West, yes, the Chargers have they're down 2 games, but here's what we're not talking about right now. The Chargers have a perfect record in the division. They're 5-0 in the division. The Broncos right now is 3-1 in the division. The Broncos' only loss in the division came at the expense of Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers. So,
Wait, say that again.
the only division loss the Broncos have had came at the hands of the Chargers.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that's right.
And the Chargers and Broncos finished the season against each other in Denver. So,
Ooh.
do not sleep on that because that possibly could be for a number 1 seed or possibly could be for the NFC West. Because now, I do think that when they play on Christmas Day, I do think the Broncos will beat the Chiefs. Now, yes, any given Sunday, well, in this case, any given Christmas, it can happen. With that said,
Gardner Minshew.
Yes. With that said, by no means this game against the Broncos is going to be a walkover for the Broncos against the Jaguars because right now the Jaguars seem to be locked in and playing some real good football. And the Jaguars defense is no slouch either. So,
that's going to be a good game.
Yeah, I really think what that game means is I think whoever makes the least of mistakes out of Bo Nix and Sunshine,
yeah,
I think wins that game because, I mean, again, Bo Nix has been but don't break. He'll make some key throws, and then it's on the defense.
But he'll make that bonehead throw where he overthrow his receiver or try to make a across his body throw, and just at the wrong time.
And the same thing with Sunshine. So, I mean, like I said, there are some very good matchups coming up this weekend in Week 16 of the NFL. Before we call tonight, we'll just run through the Week 16 schedule real quick. Obviously, big one in the NFC West. Rams and Seahawks both coming in at 11-3. Now, here is the biggest head scratcher, and that just makes you say, Now, if the Seahawks pull off the win at home, and normally the Seahawks in prime time at home, most times, often than not, normally ends up in win. Because it's very hard to beat Seattle at their place in prime time.
Mm-hmm.
If the Seahawks somehow get by the Rams, that would give my team, who is currently the 6th seed, a chance to still possibly be the number 1 seed in the NFC playoffs, as crazy as that might sound.
There's a lot of movement that can still happen with these 3 weeks.
But again, I'm still picking the Rams because, again, I don't trust Sam Darnold in big games. I just don't.
You're going to be seeing Casper?
Yeah. Now again, I would love Brandon, don't make Mizzle mad again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I already agree with your Texans. Just keep that other team just say Tampa. Shit, I'll take that.
Mizzle would boycott Super Bowl 60 if somehow the Niners made the game in their own home stadium.
Oh, good gosh. Bad enough you played in mine. Jesus. Now you get to play in your own. Oh. I'm over it.
Well,
hell with it.
I mean, but as much as a homer as I am, but I also explain this.
No, I'm just poking fun. If you earned it, you earned it.
No. What I'm saying is, I mean, we're all homers when it comes to the teams that we root for and the teams that we love. But however, I'm also a realist. As much as a great job Robert Saleh has done with this, tic-tac-toe defense of not having your two best players,
Yes.
it's still a fact that this defense cannot generate a pass rush. Now, you may be able to beat Caleb Williams and a Jalen Hurts with what you have, because if the offense is clicking, that can happen. But if
This
you
is
have
true.
to go, but if you have to go play a quarterback that can sling the ball like Matthew Stafford can, Matthew will put 42 points on this defense like he did the last time he saw them in Santa Clara.
Well, one of the things we say is when you know your team.
And still the run defense is still not very good. Tony Pollard looked like the Tony Pollard of the Arlington Cowboys this past Sunday with the way he ran the ball. Because you ain't heard Tony Pollard's name all year long, and all of a sudden, oh, this is like the Cowboys' Tony Pollard running through, shredding that run defense. And plus, if they end up playing the Panthers, they'll beat the Panthers. If it's Tampa, it'll be a tough match against Tampa, especially having their Hall of Famer back in Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. And
was that last season? Was that last season or this season that they beat you guys?
This season.
Okay.
When they had him on a 3rd and 14, and Baker Mayfield said, "No soup for you," and got the first down.
When he became Iron Man.
Yeah, and there was a touchdown pass the next play after that.
Yeah.
But again, I just. It will be very hard for them to go into Inglewood and to beat them again for. So, but again, anything can happen.
While you play the game.
Yeah, that's why you play the game. All right, Rams Seahawks. Let's start off on Thursday night in Seattle. Eagles in Landover against the Commanders. That's a Saturday game, so we have 2 Saturday games. Both are on Fox. Commanders, Eagles, 2 p.m., which is a 11 a.m. start time in the West Coast. And then in prime time at 5:20 p.m., it is Bears. Oh, I'm sorry. 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific, Eagles, Commanders on Fox. Then 5:20 p.m., Packers, Bears at Soldier Field on Fox. Packers 1.5 on the spread. Money line with Chicago even. Philly 6.5-point favorite against the Commanders in Landover. Then Sunday. Somebody has to win this game. Don't know who, but it is the Jets going to New Orleans to take on the Saints in the Superdome. Like I said, somebody has to win. I think Myles Garrett is 3 sacks, 5 sacks away from the record? 1 sack away from the record. Excuse me. It'll be a tough task because he's going against Josh Allen and the Bills. Let's say a prayer for the Browns. Dominus Omnis, yes. Chiefs on the road against the Titans in Nashville.
God, it's a lot of coin flips going on around here.
Interesting matchup. Also, the Cowboys at home against the Inglewood Chargers. No, it's not.
I might have to take the Chargers.
But still, depends on the O-line for the Bills. If they can contain Myles Garrett.
Right.
Vikings on the road against the Giants in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Okay.
I know my TV will be on this game for sure. First meeting of the year between the Buccaneers and the Panthers in Charlotte. I guarantee you tickets. I guarantee you tickets will not be $8 for that one, with first place on the line in Charlotte, North Carolina. Somebody has to win this game between the Bengals and the Dolphins. We just talked about Jaguars and Broncos. Battle of the Birds in the Big Toaster. Falcons, Cardinals. Yuck. Raiders and Texans.
You mean Texans?
In Houston. Steelers and Lions in Detroit. Sunday night, Ravens and Patriots and my beloved Niners on Monday night. to the big horseshoe against the Colts. So that is your Week 16 matchups.
Man, that Monday night game is going to be lopsided.
You think so?
Can Phillip Rivers move? You see what happened when he took.
He
Man,
doesn't
look
have
here.
to. All he has to do is give the ball to 28, run behind that line because again my run defense sucks.
Eventually, he'll have to pass the ball.
He will, but I don't
Yeah, it's
know
going to be
if.
lopsided.
Well, we'll see.
Yes.
We shall see. Oh, also forgot to mention, Navy gets the win by 1 point over Army 17-16. So there's that. I think that is it. We just talked about the torn ACLs with Mahomes and Micah Parsons.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Yeah.
But to our two newest subscribers that put us at 208,
Absolutely.
we say thank you and again welcome.
Yes.
It is greatly appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said, we do this for y'all.
Absolutely.
The reason why we do this is to entertain and hopefully to entertain y'all. Ooh, that's not good.
7 rows.
Stop it.
Not sure I'd tell you if I did. Not sure you tell me.
You need to quit, Brandon.
Sheesh.
And as you say that, here comes Eddie Murphy coming to mind. Lord, Jesus Christ, help me, Lord, please, Jesus, please.
But
Oh,
shoot.
Lord, but shoot. Oh, halfway down, Lord.
But shoot. That's.
If you have not watched Delirious, you have some homework to do, folks. That's one of the
Absolutely.
greatest stand-up concerts of all time.
Indeed, it is.
But,
Well, sir.
No. Good show. Got new subscribers, which again we say thank you. It is greatly appreciated.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Before I forget, again, prayers to those affected by the shooting at Brown University, which of course is Chris Berman's alma mater of ESPN. He went there. Again, just makes no sense. Also, condolences to the family of Rob Reiner, who of course was a meathead on All in the Family, which you don't know. He was Archie Bunker's son-in-law who married his daughter. Also became a very good director.
Yes.
In his later years, his
Yes.
wife both found dead in their home. Speculations are that their son was the one that took their own lives. So hopefully there will be some justice for them. Certainly our prayers and condolences to them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for those that like soap operas, Luke from General Hospital passed away at the age of 78 today. So there you are with that. Certainly our prayers and thoughts are them. Is there anything else? Scrolling.
Scrolling.
Still looking. And by the way, all you Steeler fans, stop trolling on Mike Tomlin. He's got you on the driver's seat for another division title, so y'all weren't booing tonight. That's for certain.
Yes, indeed.
For certain. But nonetheless, we're gonna relax and call it an evening and fall asleep or watch some TV or do both. Who knows? But thank you for hanging out with us on the Night Owl edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Good luck to your teams this week. Like I said, the NBA Cup being decided tomorrow between the Spurs and the Knicks. Again, that game you can catch exclusively on Prime Video. And hopefully you'll be able to have a good rest of your week. And with that said, take care of yourself and each other. It's 5 o'clock some damn where, and you have been watching the Mizzle and Dub Show, and now the Super Dope Maker will take us home.
As there was a nice little clap out. Our little pats on the back.
It has begun. Thank y'all for joining us on the Night Owl edition. Yeet and hello. And again, seriously, thank you to everyone that reached out and gave me a birthday shout out. It is greatly appreciated. God bless you all. Love you all. Again, thank you.
Hi.
The hell with them.
Right. Shitty.
Hi.
All right. Good night, peoples.
Or good morning.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is 5 o'clock some damn where.
It sure the hell is.